You look at that, guys. Now you tell me, in containers in the tropical island of Jamaica where it is super hot, I am growing strawberries successfully. And you can too. Just follow my lead. Look at that. Now, for the taste. It's like I did not harvest any of the suckers from these strawberries. There are so many runners on these strawberries. I don't know what to do. I know what to do. I'm going to start preparing more seedlings, runners to give away. But I need to find the time. My name is Mary if you're new here. This is our living pantry where we eat from every day and give away from every single day. It is just a blessing. A harvest of those cayenne peppers right next to you, right there, to give away with seeds. So persons who got to the giveaway early got cayenne peppers along with their seeds. And the cayenne pepper plants are looking as though I harvested nothing from them. So I'm gonna have to harvest those. But I'm going to be taking care of the strawberries this morning first. So you might be wondering, why is there an empty spot? That is because I gifted one to someone and I'm going to spread them out so the spot don't look so obvious. But before I do that, guys, take a look. As she was so happy. This is a little token from a YouTube mommy. I'm gonna surprise Miss Gillette with this strawberry. Look at that. And I make sure it has fruits on there. I'm gonna surprise her with this morning. I hope I can get her reaction on camera because she's not expecting this at all. It's a beautiful plant. I'm just paying kindness forward because the first set of strawberries that I got, I did not pay for them. I got those as gifts. So I'm paying it forward.
So tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to surprise Miss J. Look her mango.
Who you gonna surprise?
Miss Gillette. Mama
Okay.
Gillette.
Okay.
See this here.
So guys, this is after the giveaway. So Miss Juliet, even after the giveaway, Miss Juliet still
Miss
didn't have
J,
a strawberry
make sure you
plant.
have on clothes. May I have something for you? I'm coming with the camera, so make sure you have clothes on. I need to dolly up this.
Everybody see say in your garden this morning.
Here, if I'm on a big ripe one, I make her pick it.
Alas na lang ang mga baby.
This is strawberry.
Jeez, I'm against
Look here, but tell us say again. I pick up the best one for you and the baby pick it up. But
No,
see,
we
These are
said we
fruits.
get two. I got
Show them.
two
See
in
them?
there.
Fruits.
there's
Yes.
fruits on it.
Are you wish I'm gonna put it right one under this?
No, you can
Are
put
you
it
happy
where.
feeling
The
so?
sun.
No, put it right here, so.
Oh, when sun catch it in the evening.
Yeah, yeah. So you have pass and then you just water it with your banana tea.
Just for banana tea.
Nothing else. You can put little manure in the banana tea if you see like the leaf I get yellow.
Yeah.
But this I will just continue beer. And you see same like how me
The runners.
and
Just
you
catch
can
it.
do it
Yes.
and your niece and your sister so everybody can get strawberry.
I got my strawberry.
Yes.
So what you want to pretty up now?
We're going to valedictory service in Malik.
I go for Calabar.
Okay. Yeah. Give him my love. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, sweetie.
Them in
you-
get
you're
vaccine
planning.
at school. Look, you see my one?
Oh,
So, yeah, that's yours.
thank you.
You deserve it and more.
Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm sure I'm going to be able to bless many, many, many more of you, because as long as these keep producing runners, I'll be able to make plenty more plants from it in order to share with you guys. Right? On these two, they have two really, really ripe ones and big ones. I'm going to harvest them because I don't want Mr. and Mrs. Bird to come and enjoy my strawberries. So I'm going to harvest them. They're so pretty. I'm not sure if you can see them from where you are, but look at this one. This one was in a bag. Let me show you. I use these little bags, and I'll link it in the description. I use these little bags to cover them from the birds, but sometimes they ripen up so fast and I don't even realize. I lost one to the birds the other day. So these are what I use to just cover my strawberries. I'm gonna try and share how I take care of them in order to keep them producing so well. You look at that, guys. Now you tell me, in containers in the tropical island of Jamaica where it is super hot, I am growing strawberries successfully. And you can too. Just follow my lead. You can grow strawberries too. Look at that. It's beautiful. And they're getting bigger. One of you told me that I should have removed the earlier fruits, the first set of fruits, in order for the ones coming on to grow bigger. I did not remove them. I allowed them to ripen, but these ones that are coming after those first sets, they are really bigger. They're really big and pretty and juicy and sweet. I'm gonna taste this one. I know the taste, but I'm gonna eat this one and save that bigger one for Steve. And there's a smaller one right behind me here. Yeah, there's one right here as well. Gonna give that one to Malik. I can't wait for Mikhail to start eating these fruits. He's not eating them. I have to sneak them in his juice to get the nutrients in his little body. Look at that. Now for the taste. Guys, the sun is not yet up. It's about 5:45. So no sun warmed this up since morning. It is cool as though it was in the fridge. Look at this. Usually when you buy the strawberry, inside of it is a little bit white. Look at that. Mm, 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 mm. Sweet to the stem. No, let me take care of it. I'm gonna cover up this one. Pick it later on for Steve. Oh my word. I'll show it to you. Look at the size of this one. You're two in there. It's big. This one is big like Steve. I'm gonna put the two of them in the bag. As I don't want the birds to get to it before I do. Mm-hmm. All right, let me pull them apart and fill in this space. Miss Juliet is gonna enjoy strawberry. How am I going to move this with so many runners sticking to the container next to it? Right, let me move this little one. Oh, look at this. This one is loaded with little fruits. Look at this, guys. One of my purple beans. Guess what? I can't cook one bean, can I? Gonna snack on this one. Guys, garden fresh veggies. The best snack ever. This is so sweet. Hmm. I barely can shift them because the runners are, these back containers, the runners are growing and they're rooted themselves in them. See there? I pull out some of these and gave them away yesterday because for persons close to me, I just give them. I'm gonna have to arrange for giveaway for persons further away, but I have to give away some in the meantime because they never stop growing and I don't want to waste them. Look at this. It's two more plants right here. Hmm. All right, so move that down a bit. This one, yeah. I have to clean up the dry leaves off of it so that the plants remain fresh. That's how you keep them producing and the plant don't spend time trying to rejuvenate those old dried leaves. This is what I'm talking about. There's a kid, you're not when I tell you the pepper plants are loaded with fruits. It's not even a week ago since this one right here, that was not planted in these strawberries were not planted in that container. These ones, they just grew just like how they're dangling here and went over in there and it's a whole container of strawberries now. And back here is the same thing in my pepper containers. The strawberries, the runners are in there rooted. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to take take those out and put into little pots. So I'm gonna buy some little pots and root these as well as the ones. Take out the ones that are back there. Hope you understand what I mean. Um. All right. So, cheese and peace. I don't know what to do in here full of little suckers. Anyway, let's start removing the dry leaves. Okay, I have space now. So any dead and dying leaves, I remove them. And these plants are called strawberries for a reason. They like to be on straws. So these leaves, I place them back in there as mulch. Now, at once they started yellowing a bit, and I bought an organic fertilizer, guys. And I almost lost I literally had about two plants up this amount, guys. I didn't show you guys because I was terrified that I lost all of my strawberries. Um, I remember the name of the organic. I went to uh um you call that plant shop and asked for organic fertilizer for my strawberry, and it burnt up every single one of the plants. So two survived, and from those two, I replanted all of these. The thing burned up my plants flat, 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 and kill them. And so I had to figure out a way how to fertilize them without using store-bought fertilizer at all. And guys, my banana tea is what I use and my rabbit manure. I don't even put chicken manure on them to how much I am scared that something will kill them. Not even chicken manure I don't use on it. So on your strawberries you can put the rabbit manure and you can make manure tea. So you can put the rabbit manure in one of those little mesh bag, drop it in a gallon of water or so, and leave it for a couple of days, and then you dilute that water and use it to water the strawberries along with the banana tea, because that will give it the manure tea has a lot of nitrogen in there, and so you will have nice green fluffy strawberry plants but no fruits. And so that is why I use the banana tea, which has a lot of potassium that fruiting plants and vegetables need to plants and fruiting vegetables and fruits need in order to produce their fruits. So those two organic fertilizers are all I use on the strawberries. And as I said in previous videos, these strawberries might not have the big half a pound strawberries that you get in the supermarket, but the quality and the taste of these is second to none with those two organic fertilizers. Once the leaves start to yellow, I remove them. Anything looking like this, I take them off and I place them back in the containers. And those will also break down and provide nutrients to your plants. Now, strawberries like a little bit of shade. As a matter of fact, when I got these two little plants, guys, it was the same little cups like you see me giving away. Those two little plants like that I got from Miss Taylor from Montego Bay. And when I came and I was planting out my little strawberries, I was told by concerned viewers that they would not produce because it is too hot here, and especially because I live on the rock and the rock generates heat. Now, it is true that strawberries does not like the heat too much, and so I had them up top and I moved them back here thinking they would get a little shade from my mango tree. I don't see where they're getting a lot of shade, but what I did, I also planted the peppers right next to them so they kind of come over a little and provide somewhat of a shade for them. Also, I took them up off of the ground and elevated them a bit. That way, the heat from the rocks don't penetrate the containers too much and heat up their root system. So they're a little bit cooler. But I say that to say, even though I was told they would not produce because it is too hot, they are producing. I am not sure how well they will produce during the summer months, but for now, we're in spring now. We will approach summer soon, but for now, they are doing so well. If I see where during the summer they're not, they're dying, I'll put them down under the mango tree, even though they might not look pretty down there. But to save my plants, I would sacrifice and put them under the shade because you have to just watch your plants and know how they'll do. And then I just keep them watered. They like the soil moist, not swampy but moist. And also guys, when you plant your strawberries, I'm gonna take it in closer to show you. Do not mold them up past the crown of the plant. They will die because they don't like their art leaf wet at all. And so you want to put their crown sitting right on top of the soil, and then you can mulch around that. But do not cover their crown or their little art leaves with soil. They will die when you water them. That's basically how I take care of the strawberries to keep them producing. And so I'm able to share with so many people now. And I hope someone told me that I need to plant some suckers for myself as well because they produce for 3 years and then die. I'll take that advice and keep planting some new plants for myself. So if the older one die, I'll still have strawberries growing in the garden. Thank you so much for that advice. Someone from the UK told me to do that. I just wanted to share with you this morning how I take care of my strawberries in order to keep them growing so lovely and producing fruits. Ever since they started producing, they've not stopped. And so I'm so grateful. I'll continue to keep you posted because I know we have persons new joining us every single day. So I'll continue to provide update and share how I take care of them to keep them doing well. All right, guys. So thank you for joining me this morning in the garden. Appreciate you. To my members, thank you so much for joining our membership. Appreciate you guys so much. Please continue to like and leave your comments. And of course, please continue to share the videos with your friends, family, groups, social media. Appreciate it so very much. All right, guys. Take care. Until I see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.